Yo, okay, look, man. Copa America. Copa America. So, guys, just before I just get into this recap, do you know how crazy this is? Normally, because I've been watching Copa America since the 90s, since 90, I think 97 was my first Copa America when Romario and Ronaldo ripped up that tournament. Again, go to YouTube and type in Ronaldo Romario Copa America. I don't think two players, already a player has ripped up a tournament the way that's flipping young. How old was I? think he was like 19 or 20-year-old Ronaldo ripped up that Copa America. Scary. So I've always tried to watch Copa America because I still hold that in terms of footballing quality throughout, it is the best continental competition, and that has always been since I've been watching it since '97. But guys, obviously due to COVID and all this kind of crazy stuff and share scheduling, Euros, Copa America, and the NBA playoffs. So three competitions that I always try to watch whenever they come around are literally all at the same time. So guys, remember, I'm in the UK, so if there's an evening game, 8 p.m., then 10 p.m. we have to do the live show. Then afterwards, 1 a.m. is the Copa America thing at the same time as an NBA playoff game. So it is literally insane. But it is what it is. I'm not complaining because it would have been probably better if they were at other times because I want to give the full dedication to it. But I'm looking at matches and matches. So obviously I saw the Argentina. So I think it was the Argentina-Uruguay game. I think I saw the score of that, and I also watched the Brazil-Colombia game where the referee bricked it. I don't know what the referee was smoking. Bro, you have to give a flicking drop ball. But one just give like a overall context. I think it is very true that Uruguay, who Tabarez is still the manager, which is insane. I think they're not really the same as they were before. I think these guys, they're not the force that they once was. Remember, this is still very much, but this is still very much a lot of the same core they were around from the World Cup 2010 and the guys who won the Copa America in 2011. It's still the same core. Gordon is still there, Cannonball is still there, Cavani is still there. A lot of these guys are still there. Also, some new guys are in like Bentancur and so forth. But a lot of the main players are still around. But this is very much Brazil-Argentina. And look, Brazil should win. Neymar, we know how good this guy is. Which is why this guy annoys me so much. Like, Rafaela's brother annoys me so much because I know how good Rafaela's brother can be. And I know that this guy, he brings the football that I grew and fell in love with. Joga Bonito, that is my football. The Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Romario, and so forth. And this is the argument I always have with your boy Vilton, is that I don't really care about the record breaking. Those record breakings and those records being broken, they mean nothing to me. All that matters to me is he brings home that Copa America, because I look at this Brazil team. Granted, they're not the greatest Brazil team. Richarlison is trash. Jesus, I still defend Jesus because I still think he has something, but he's not that dude. Richarlison is garbage trash. But whether it's from Marquinhos to Casemiro, they have so many strong players, and as a unit in this Copa America, this Brazil team is not as good as the ones previously, but compared to the other guys in this Copa America, they are far too good than everyone else. Okay, the gap between them and Argentina is not great, but it's sizable enough as to, if Brazil do meet Argentina, I would expect Brazil to defeat Argentina if they were to meet. So, for where Brazil are concerned, like I cannot, there are no excuses, because there isn't any team in this Copa America that you should not be able to beat. So for Neymar, this is a must for him. And you look at Brazil, even like you look at that game against Colombia, they were creating chance after chance, putting them under pressure. I still think they would have gotten back in the game, but I would have liked to see if the referee had done what he did, played drop ball, and see what would have happened. I mean, that Diaz goal was... See, that Diaz goal, that's what they do in South America. In South America, that is bread and butter. That's just simple Mickey Mouse 1, 2, 3 in Copa America. That's how they ride there. That's how they freaking ride there. So, for where Argentina are concerned is this. It's still a talented team. It's still a talented team, but I think what this Argentina are missing is Batistuta. Now, for you young bucks, I don't think you know who Batistuta is. Batistuta was what you called a striker. These days we don't have strikers. We have strikers, false nines. He was a striker. You don't tell Batistuta to pass, to link up, or to combine. Give him a chance. That guy is smacking it. From 2 yards out, Batistuta is going to smack that ball and till that net in open. That is what your boy Batistuta was about. So for me, that is what they're missing. A dependable striker. But the team is still good. I look at the team, it's still good. I don't know what Otamendi is doing in this team though. I thought the guy was a brick. Keep in mind, I actually need to update the academy because no, he's a stalwart Class C. Like we have permanent residency in Class C for Otamendi, so I don't know what he's actually doing in this freaking team. I think Aguero is past it, but you've got your Paredes, you've got your Lautaro Martinez. There are still guys in here who can still do the job, but this is what I always say to Messi. Messi is balling. He's doing his thing, and you can see that he's definitely realizing that, okay, I need to have greater agency and greater involvement in this team. I need to basically invoke my inner Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself. So he needs to get into the whole Thanos state of mind. I just think that for Messi, it's a case of you're a dude who scored 92 goals in a calendar year. When money time comes, do not defer. Now, pass if you have to. But if you see a chance to shoot, you go and shoot. So for Messi, it is a difficult situation he's in because do I go for the pass or do I risk losing the ball, dribbling through and just going for the shots? It's difficult, but that's going to be on the cards because there is a real opportunity for Argentina to win here. Because my hope, I don't know how things have worked out. I hope that Brazil do meet Argentina because I think Paraguay are always going to be a very tricky team for guys to face. Colombia, I'd have liked to see them with James Rodriguez. They don't have, Muriel is there and so forth, but Cuadrado is still balls. They're still missing that killer app. That real definitive dude. So my things are Colombia are here and there, but my thing is Uruguay, Paraguay, Colombia. I don't think they're in it. Chile though, see, for me, Chile are just Argentina as a bogey team. So it would be interesting though if Argentina were to meet Chile either in the quarter or the semi, because I just think they just can't beat them. But I've said this before and I'll reiterate it again. Argentina look good. Messi looks really like if he's really on it, and he just feels like he is ready and he's very focused to win it. I still don't believe that they will win. This is Brazil's trophy. It's either going to be Brazil or Argentina that take this. But for me, I look at that Brazil team. It just seems as if there isn't too much discrepancy from this team and the team that's won it with Daniel without Neymar. And I just don't see a scenario, and I can't really give an argument for any team in here to be able to defeat Brazil. So really for Neymar, it's like I 100% expect him to do. If he doesn't, it's going to be real bad. I'll keep it aside with it. If he doesn't find a way to say what's up and win this, I'm sorry, I'm going to look at him away. So that's what we're saying here. That's what we're saying. So, yeah, man, I will try my best because it's like I'm looking at the schedules because you've got the Euros games and the Copa America games and they sort of overlap within one another, man. But I'm going to try my best. The good thing is obviously the Copa America games, some of them are like at 1 a.m. So obviously the evening games in Euros are like 8 p.m. But it's like you have to now watch Copa America and then watch like the freaking playoffs. But we'll get there because trust me, if Brazil do meet Argentina, or if Messi's in the final, we're having a meal. We're having a meal for that and we're doing a watch man for that. Guaranteed, man. So but I expect Brazil and Neymar to bring, not really bring it home because they're already at home, to maintain and to keep that trophy in Brazil. Peace out, stay true, watch out for that Copa crack. One love.